My 7-year-old said, I remember when we lived at the old house, but we've never moved. My daughter Lily was coloring at the kitchen table when she said it. Completely casual, like she was telling me what she had for lunch. I like this house better than the old one. The old house had scary stairs. I stopped loading the dishwasher. What old house, sweetie? The one we lived in before, with the blue bathroom and the stairs that made noise. My hands went cold. We bought this house 2 years before Lily was born. We've never lived anywhere else as a family. This is the only home she's ever known. Lily, we've always lived here. You were born here. She looked at me like I was the one confused. No, Mama. The old house, where the man lived in the walls. I tried to laugh it off. Kids say weird things. Imaginary friends. Made up memories from dreams. Except Lily's face was completely serious, and something about the way she said, the man in the walls, made my skin crawl. What man, honey? The one who watched us. He lived in the walls and came out at night. I called my husband Trevor that afternoon and told him what she said. He laughed. She probably saw it in a movie or something. You know how kids are. But that night, I couldn't let it go. After Lily went to bed, I sat her down in her room. Tell me more about the old house. She described it in perfect detail. A 2-story colonial with white shutters, a kitchen with yellow wallpaper, a blue tiled bathroom on the 2nd floor, stairs that creaked on the 4th step from the top, a basement door that stuck and had to be pulled hard to open. None of this existed in our house, but the way she described it, so specific, so certain. And the man? I asked carefully. He was tall. He wore the same clothes every time. He would stand at the end of the hallway at night and watch my room. Did he ever hurt you? She shook her head. He just watched. But one time, he whispered my name. I felt nauseous. The next morning, I did something I can't fully explain. I googled our address with the word history. Nothing came up. Then I googled colonial house with our town name and started scrolling through real estate listings. I found it on page 4. A house matching Lily's exact description. White colonial for sale. 2 towns over. I felt my heart hammering as I clicked through the photos. Yellow wallpaper in the kitchen. Blue bathroom tiles. Even the wooden stairs. I called the realtor. She picked up on the 3rd ring. Hi, I'm calling about the listing on Oakmont Drive. Can you tell me why it's for sale? Oh, that property's been sitting for a while. The previous owners moved out pretty suddenly. Do you know why? Long pause. I probably shouldn't say this, but between you and me, there were some incidents. The daughter kept saying there was someone in the house. The parents thought she was making it up until they started hearing things. Footsteps in the walls. Someone whispering. They left everything and just moved out one night. My mouth went completely dry. What was the daughter's name? I don't know. Why do you ask? I hung up. Then I showed Trevor the listing. His face changed as he clicked through the photos. How did she know what this house looks like? I don't know. That night, Lily woke up screaming. We ran into her room, and she was sitting up in bed pointing at the wall. He's here. He followed us. Who followed us, baby? The man from the walls. He's in this house now. Trevor checked every room. Nothing. We calmed Lily down and told her it was just a nightmare, but I could see Trevor didn't believe his own words. 3 nights later, I heard it. Footsteps inside the walls of our hallway. Slow, deliberate steps that stopped right outside Lily's room. I grabbed Trevor's arm so hard I left marks. He heard it too. We called the police. They searched the entire house, including the crawl spaces and attic. Nothing. No sign of entry. No evidence anyone had been inside our walls. But the footsteps didn't stop. We'd hear them every few nights, always at the same time. Always stopping outside Lily's door. Then one morning, Lily came downstairs for breakfast and said something that made my blood run cold. Mama, the man told me something last night. What did he say? He said this house isn't big enough for both of us. He said one of us has to leave. I looked at my 7-year-old daughter. Her eyes were calm. Too calm. And I told him, okay, you and Daddy should probably start packing. Her voice changed when she said it. Deeper. Wrong. Like someone else was speaking through her mouth. That's when I finally understood. Lily didn't remember the old house because we used to live there. She remembered it because something else did. And it brought those memories with it when it decided to live inside my daughter instead.